Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you are going to do a 60 to 90 minute game-specific skill workout. This is going to be an up-tempo, more intense skill workout where you're doing the things that you actually do in real games for a lot of reps. You need to know the things that you actually do in real games. Of course, like I can't tell you what those things are, but practice those moves, those repetitions, get a lot of reps in, a lot of shots up on the shots that you actually take in games, a lot of reps in on the moves that you actually do during games, and do this for 60 to 90 minutes. The way that I personally like to set it up for a lot of players is that about 60 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes for certain players, you do all of your game situation reps. And then that last chunk of time for the final 20, 30 minutes or whatever the case may be, you play half court. So 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. There's a reason we don't play full court because that's a really big load on your body. So we do half court, which is a much gentler way to approach this. And you can do this 4 times a week. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, game-specific skill workouts, doing the things that you do in real games for a lot of reps with, if you can, and you have good enough competition there, a little bit of half court right at the very end, just to integrate that against real competition. On Wednesdays, you're going to do a lighter repetition-based workout. So this means stationary ball handling, stationary touch and feel drills around the hoop. These are the types of things that you might warm up with for your game-specific skill workout. So if you're doing like little touch drills to warm up for those main workouts in the week, you would do like a full 60-minute session of just these touch and feel drills. Lots of stationary shooting, not a lot of heavy body movement, but just getting lots and lots of reps up in a really gentle way. Okay, that's on Wednesday. So we have Monday through Friday, we're doing a workout every day on the court. And then in addition to that, what I recommend for most players is 2 upper body workouts per week and 1 lower body workout per week. The reason we do this, and we set it up in this way, not 2 upper and 2 lower, for most players, I reduce it to 1 lower per week. And I got best results myself this way as well, because we are doing so much heavy lower body loading on the court. You're moving around and doing, basically like quickness drills. If you're actually quickness drills and plyometrics, when you're on the court doing game situation moves and reps, there's a lot of stopping and starting and changing pace and changing speeds and changing directions and then jumping up into the air. These are like really heavy on your lower body. And so 1 in the weight room lower body workout per week, 2 upper body workouts per week. There are so many ways to set this up, so I'm not going to go into this right now. Just make sure that you are gaining strength over a long period of time, that you're actually increasing the weight that you can lift over that period of time. So again, do your own research. As a practitioner of training, I'm here to give you a template. You got to fill in the blanks. So 2 upper, 1 lower. In addition to this, deep game work, 5 days per week at minimum. At minimum, this means your meditation practice, your reading, your contemplation. For players in the program, we have a journaling process that we do. Your study of these talks, things of this nature. You must be working on your mind, on the part of basketball that is played with the mind. Minimum 5 days per week. You can increase this to 7 if you want. You're not going to overtrain on this. So once again, 5 days per week is the minimum. One thing I forgot here, when we go back to our 4 days per week game-specific skill workouts, we have our 1 repetition lighter workout in the middle of the week on Wednesday, 1 day per week, typically on a Saturday, or it is better on a Saturday if you can take Sunday off before you start the next week. Saturday is the best day to do this on. You do just full court scrimmage day. So go to the court and play full court against the best competition you can find and just have fun, okay? Just play. Don't think about, getting extra workouts in around this time. Just go to the court and hoop, all right? Just hoop. This is going to help integrate all of the work that you're doing on your skill set during the week. You're going to integrate all of this into real game scenarios and game situations in a full court setting on Saturdays. And then finally, you'll take Sunday off. Now, in addition to the deep game work that I mentioned before, One thing that I recommend doing, and this is something that is really underrated actually, I recommend most players who are into this deep game work tend to be very serious about their game and very like perfectionistic, as I was myself. What I recommend that you do is take 2 days per week, completely unscheduled. And I recommend doing this in the on the weekends. It's easier to manage that way. On the weekends, do not schedule your days. Go about your day, wake up when you want to wake up when your body naturally wakes up. Do what you feel like doing, within reason, of course. Like, don't go super unhealthy and lay on the couch all day long, but actually just allow that discipline muscle to relax a little bit. And on the Saturday, whenever the opportunity comes to play full court and people are out there hooping, like just go out and hoop, again, for fun. That's when you're actually going to get the best results. When you go there with this agenda, that's what the week is for. Go there and actually enjoy the game. Enjoy just playing. And throughout the rest of your weekend, optimize your days for enjoyment. What do I feel like doing? Do I want to like bike around the neighborhood with my friends? Do I want to play a little bit of NBA 2K? Do I want to take a nap? Do I want to eat some really good food? Do I want to watch a movie? Just allow yourself to enjoy and actually take pleasure in the enjoyment. This is a really underrated thing. And when I started doing this, it opened up so much space psychologically for me. During my weeks, I could really sink into the discipline of the work that I know needed to be done. And then during the week, it was like that discipline muscle just relaxed and allowed me to take pleasure in life. And that actually allowed me to take pleasure in the work during the week. And so this is a really underrated, as I've been saying over and over here, this is an underrated technique, if you want to call it that, approach to taking 2 days unscheduled per week. In addition to that, I'm not going to go into detail on this concept because we have a full talk about this, but I recommend taking 2-week breaks every 3 to 6 months. And once again, I'm going to refer you over to, I think we titled that Complete Guide to the 2-Week Break or something along those lines. This is a full like hour-long talk that we have here at Deep Game. Make sure 2-week breaks every 3 to 6 months. And within the structure of your off season, this might look like a 2-week break right at the end of your season. So before you really dig into your off-season training, take the 2-week break. And then late summer, usually for most players, like the last 2 weeks in August, take another 2-week break and then go into your preseason training, which is going to look more or less like your off-season training. Hey, it's Taylor. I hope you enjoyed this clip. And if you'd like to watch the full-length talk, we'll have the title and/or link for you in the description so that you can check it out there. And as always, if you'd like to go even deeper, the best place to do that is in our free masterclass over at deepgame.com, which I believe will be the most powerful hour of basketball learning of your life. I hope we see you there.